Hi everyone, I'm Marlowe. Welcome to my YouTube channel. On this video, it's all about the 1960s American icon Sandra Dee and her favorite perfume that she loved and adored throughout her life. If this is your first time here, I'm all about legendary perfumes and legends who wore them. If that's something you're into, feel free to subscribe, like, and share. On this video, I'm excited to talk about Sandra Dee, who was America's sweetheart and um, the epitome of the girl next door in the 1960s. Um, her career started at a very young age. Here in New York City, she was discovered walking with her mother on Park Avenue as a model. She started modeling, commercial modeling, and fashion modeling, and was extremely successful, making almost $100,000 at the age of 14 a year, which led to her receiving and getting this part in a 1957 film co-starring Paul Newman. And the rest is history, um, right? Because in 1960 she got the part of Gidget, and that really um, made her career explode as America's teen heartthrob, um, the girl next door. All the girls wanted to be like Sandra Dee, and the boys, of course, had a crush on her, I'm sure. But her life was marred by a very young addiction to um, young age addiction to sleeping pills and uppers, and also battling anorexia. Um, Throughout her whole entire life, basically, which is very sad because she must have been a very sensitive girl who was, unfortunately, as well, sexually abused by her stepfather. And I'm sure that scarred her and was thrust upon the world at a very young age to work and be professional. And she was a Taurus, who um, was very simple and just feminine, sweet, and wholesome, like her characters. And that's been confirmed by her cast and crew that she really was the sweetest girl, and beloved by many in real life. Um, and I would like to remember and celebrate her for that, and that impression that she left on this world. And I'm going to talk about this fragrance that she adored in the 1960s for sure. Also, this was her favorite lipstick shade in the 1960s as well, and I'm wearing it. And it is a 1960s release by Revlon Moondrops collection, and it is the shade Strawberry Vanilla. I love this beautiful retro strawberry. It really is the perfect strawberry vanilla lipstick. When I um, look at it, I think of like strawberry milk, or putting that strawberry powder and making strawberry milk. This lipstick happens to match the bottle of her favorite perfume as well, which was La Amante by the House of Cody. This is a 1927 release, and it's a beautiful aldehydic floral fragrance that reminds me totally of vintage Chanel number 5 with a mixture of um, vintage Lair Blue as well. Now, if you like any of those fragrances or both of those fragrances, I highly recommend La Amante, which means the magnet, by the way, in French. This was loved by many, many women in the 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s, and also Jacques Guerlain, who was also a master perfumer and Francis Cody's com- competitor. His wife favored this perfume over all of her husband's masterpieces, surprisingly. And I can see why, because this is so beautiful. I've been obsessed for the last week since I've been wearing it and I received it. It's beautiful, it's elegant, it's soft, it's powdery. It's like Chanel number 5, the vintage version, of course, but without that skanky civet base. This is more creamy and buttery as it wears, and definitely it makes it more um, just innocent and sweet, in my opinion. And I can totally see Sandra Dee loving and wearing this perfume. Um, I dedicate this video to all of Sandra Dee's fans and, of course, to Sandra Dee herself. Um, I personally love and I've been obsessed wearing this perfume, and I highly recommend it if you like Chanel number 5 or La Bleu. And also I highly recommend the vintage version. I tried the modern formula in the past and it definitely doesn't hold a candle next to the vintage, unfortunately. Um, but as they always, the vintage are always better in my opinion. But with that, I like to close. I will see you guys in my next video to come very, very soon. Thank you and bye-bye.